When can I see you again? Whoever this is, they are being overly aggressive with a karmic. They're bored with this person. And it's like they're upset because you're not pressed. Now they're bored. This is someone that's thinking about leaving a situation in the dust. And they want to know when can they see you again. Guys, it took me so long to come on here. As a side note, y'all know I always got a little short story to tell. As you can hear, I can barely speak. I don't know what's going on. But after my live stream video, my throat, it started acting up during the last live stream. And my throat is just been, I don't know, it's crazy. But we can take it slow. Okay, because we gotta get these messages out. Um, this is someone that wanna know when can they see you again? They wanna see you. And it's like they don't really want any parts of this karmic energy. They're bored with this person. It's like they were dealing with this person to get a rise out of you. And since you aren't pressed about, you know, them dating or being with someone or being involved or whatever the case may be, it's not fun to this person anymore. It's not fun to them. They don't deem it to be exciting. It was fun when, you know, they can get to you and they know that or knew that you felt some type of way. That's when it was fun. But now, since time has passed and the dust settled, and they realized that you were in the dust, it's not fun no more. Mm-mm. No, I feel like this is somebody that's tapped into the energy of, you know, doing things solo dolo. They want to be solo. They going on solo ventures and, you know, things of that nature. They spending a lot of time alone. You know, when at first it could have been, you know, let's hang tight or let's be together. Somebody is slowly or gradually moving away from that mode with this energy because they're completely bored. It's not no fun no more. You're not bothered. You don't care. You know, and if you do care, you doing a hell of a job with showing this person that you do not. Okay. Yep, we have the six of staffs in the reverse. They don't feel like whatever they did, you know, is successful now. You know, this is someone that feels like they failed at every attempt and with every attempt to get you going or to get you upset, to get you triggered. None of it worked. None of it worked. And it's like, even if this energy, this karmic energy is trying to give this person accolades and try to, you know, make this person feel better, and it's not working. It's not working. They just want to spend time alone, apart from this energy. And that can be like a blow to someone's self-esteem or a blow to someone's ego. Yeah, we have the hangman in the reverse. Somebody feeling some type of way. I see fire and I see Pisces. Okay? Someone is feeling some type of way about this because in their heart of hearts, they want to see you. They want to see you. They want to know, when could they see you again? Look at this Four of Swords. This person is having sleepless nights, you know, about whatever transpired. It weighs on this person heavily. And it could be because they broke your heart in some type of way with the Three of Swords. And they know that that's the truth. Or they are heartbroken. Okay? They can be too heartbroken to sleep. Because you are like the one that got away from this person. To where they never thought that they have been in the energy of, wanting to see you again. Or having to ask you to see you again. They never thought that they'll be on that type of side. Excuse me. And I see past life. Okay? Deja vu. Everything hitting this person. All at once. Repeated patterns. Karmic lessons. Yeah, this is someone that's getting the gist of what's really going on. And I feel like the divine is breaking this person down. Give me a second, guys. I have a big cup of tea with honey. Give me a second. And it's hot. And it's hot. Um, so this is someone that's having deja vu. It's like they could be seeing themselves operate in the energy of which they were operating in, or in which they were operating in the past life, is a repeated pattern. But see, what's going on is this person needed to learn this karmic lesson because they did this multiple times. But multiple times you stayed. You didn't move away from this person. It's like you were right there, front and center at their beck and call in each and every lifetime, except for this one. You had enough. You had enough of this karmic cycle with this person. And I feel like you had your own fair share of, you know, aha moments, deja vus. And it all started making sense that this is what you needed to do this lifetime to break this cycle. And apparently, whoever this person is, they didn't never think that you would be able to successfully walk away from them. They never thought in a million years they'll be the ones yearning for you, because it could have been you, you know, it could have always been you in that energy. And I mean yearning for you. It's like I almost want to say that this is somebody that's sitting somewhere just calling your name over and over again, trying to call you in. Because you could be standing on big business collective. I just get this energy from you that you're not playing no type of games with this person. Because it's like, I'm not giving you a slap on the wrist. I had to learn these karmic lessons, and you also too need to learn your karmic lessons. That's just where you are with it. And I feel like you're not budging from that energy. Especially because of your deja vu and your aha moments. You realize that you've been being a fool for love each and every lifetime. But not this one. You made up your mind, and that's the reason why you're in the dust. That's the reason why the dust settled in this person's life, and they realize that they don't have you, and they also realize that like you in the dust collective, you done, you gone, you disappeared on this person. They never thought you would do this. Look at this, yeah, because you got tired of being juggled. You got tired of someone thinking that they were playing in your face. You got tired of it. It's almost like you were feeling like, I could be being juggled by better things. I could be juggling better things. Something made you snap out of whatever, wherever you were with this person. Something made you snap out of it. And I'm talking about in an instance, you made your mind up quick and you got the heck up out of Dodge because you refused. You refused to let this person, keep trying to teach you the same lesson over and over again. You refused. Let's see what we have that fail. Seven of coins. Yeah, you stop investing. It's like, listen, you don't want to invest in me. I'm not going to invest anything else into you. And so it is. Like that type of energy. Yep, the Five of Swords. And that's when they became defeated. Listen, you've been defeated this person a long time ago. But did they show this to you? No, not for 1 minute. This is somebody that was stuck or is stuck, you know, in a cycle of repeated patterns. I feel like that's whoever this is, comfort zone, you know, or it was their comfort zone. Them repeating patterns, having learned from the same karmic lessons over and over again. This is like somebody that was dusting their shoulders off and trying again, like, okay, I didn't get it right this time. I'm going to go ahead on and do it again to see how the outcome of this be. And it was like the definition of insanity because they kept getting the same results. Nothing was changing. Thank you for the gifts. And we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, this person heartbroken, baby. They heartbroken because they tried to break your heart. Because they tried to have you stuck at a crossroad. Look at those two swords that's left right here. They tried to have you stuck, blinded from the truth, from what they really had going on. You dropped those swords. Look at you holding your cup up like winner. You holding your cup up like a true winner. It's like you showing the Most High God that you got the victory. Thank you for the gift in this situation. It's like you giving God His glory. And someone is walking away broken. They broken. They broke. They broke it. They are. They are. They are. Maybe you ain't never stay away this long. Maybe you would have said something by now. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. You would have said something by now. You would have did something by now. And this is something that whoever this person is, they know for sure. They know for certain. Or they knew for sure. Or they knew for certain that you would do. It's like they almost thought they had it figured out that if I do this, then I know for sure the collective is coming. Or the collective is going to do this or do that. And it seems like that's what they were trying to get up out of you. You know, get a rise out of you. Get you to get on board with what they were doing. But you said that was enough. I don't know. Something about the last time was the last time for you with this person. Because things could have almost got really real from your end or this person's end. Yep, the Seven of Swords in a reverse. You got tired of being lied to, gaslit, you know, made fun of. This person could have been trying to play in your face. And I literally mean trying to play in your face. Because it's like whatever this person did, they were only doing it to themselves. It wasn't really affecting you. You knew early on that, listen, whatever you think you're doing to me, you really doing it to you. And you were able to almost guarantee that energy for this person. And just as you stated, that's what's happening. That's what's going on. Maybe you can get out of here. Give me a second. Let me get on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Come on. Oh. So this person thought for sure that you were going to be and do or do and be exactly what they had. You know, it's almost like this person really, really knew for certain. You know, this is somebody that could have even betted on whatever antics or tactics they were using. They could have betted on that. Like, you know, they knew 100% that the way that they was going or whatever they were doing, they knew that it was going to work. Nobody couldn't tell them different, but it didn't because of this. Look, you prayed your way out of that situation. I'm telling you, there's a power in prayer, and that's exactly what you did. You prayed your way out of that situation because I'm telling you, things could have almost got really real, either from that person or you. Um, that was tough. That was really tough. You know, anytime you gotta pray your way out of a situation, thank you so much for the gifts. Anytime you gotta pray your way out of a situation, collective, something was terribly wrong here. It's like this person could have got in too deep in regards to you, or whatever they did, it was just that bad. And maybe you felt like, you know, you couldn't leave the situation for whatever reason, like right away, or you chose not to. Maybe something was, keeping you there, whether it's family, business, children, whatever the case may be. But I feel like as long as you stayed, it's like things were getting worse. It's like I'm almost getting a feeling like you didn't really know what this person expected of you. You didn't really know what they wanted from you. It's like you gave something all that you could. You gave it the best that you had for them at that time. Due to those circumstances, I don't feel like you was gonna be pouring anything else into. You didn't have anything else to give to this person. Mm-mm. So the only thing that you really could do was see your way out of this situation. And you could have even been feeling like you were not even strong enough to do this on your own. And that is the reason why you prayed your way out of this situation. Because things could have took a turn for the worse with this person. But why? Why did things take a turn for the worse? What happened, person? What happened? What caused things to take a turn for the worse? There it is. The page of coins. Because you knew you deserved better. You knew that you deserved better. And you knew that once you moved away from this situation, good things were going to start happening for you and to you. You just knew that. It's like that little voice was telling you, like self was telling you, listen, do it. You got to move away from this. You don't get no brownie points or anything like that from staying in a situation where you feel devalued at. And this is someone that did this time and time again to you, specifically to you. It's like they find you every life, you know, and then target you in the same exact way. It's like body to body. This person jumped body to body each lifetime, but they always met up with you. Like, this is someone, if you don't believe in reincarnation, then something is wrong. Okay? But that's the circle of life. Okay? But however, um, they jumped or signed up to come into, like, they signed up to come into this life to be with you and to find you. And each and every time that they did, it was repeated patterns. You ended up either learning a lesson or being a lesson. It was all about karmic lessons, karmic ties. It got to make sense to you, because you know, if you dealing with a karmic energy or somebody that you were, that you had karmic ties with, once upon a time in this life, you don't recall ever knowing this person. So how can you have any type of karmic ties to them? Where are the karmic ties coming from? How is there any type of karmic ties? And I'm not speaking on, you know, what occurred after you met this person, because for some of them, they came towards you with a vendetta against you already. But how or why? If they didn't know you and you didn't know them. And I'm not saying that that's not possible, but I'm also too not talking to ordinary people. So I want you guys to listen what your spiritual is and understand and overstand what I'm saying. How did the karmic lessons come into play? Where did they come from? Where did it begin? Can't say after you met this person that's when it begun, because it's not making sense. Deja vu is a real thing. And for many of you, you can be someone that dreams, and when you dream, right, your dreams become a reality. And it's like you want someone to believe you so bad when you tell them, hey, listen, I saw this before. I saw this in a dream before. No, I seen this, or I had a dream about this and it happened just like that. And many times, 9 times out of 10, if you tell it to somebody, they're gonna act like you said that, you know, like you just plain crazy, or they're gonna even say that that's not what I wanted to say. I feel like that was it. Because many times you can have a dream and see things and tell someone about it early on, like, oh, I had a dream about this. And maybe some time go by. And maybe, whatever you dreamed about end up really happening, verbatim, like word for word, like the way you said it was going to happen. And you tell that other person, hey, then, I tell you it was going to happen like this. Do you remember me telling you that? And they say, no, I don't remember, you saying that. I remember you saying something like that. But, it's either going to be one of those two things. But really at that very moment, what you really need to hear is, yes, I remember. Because there is something in you. I don't know if this making any sense for anyone, but that's what I'm being guided to say. It's something in you that really want this person that you know that you told it to say yes, that they freaking remember, but they don't be remembering. Only you. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? What does that mean? I feel like I'm clarifying deja vu, in repeated patterns in past life. Why did I say that, spirit? The hermit, exactly. You know, it's like you only want them to feel what you either saw when you went within or you dreamt about. It's like how you don't remember. I don't know if this is making sense. And look, about the lovers. It's like you know this person. I feel like that's what it all boils down to. I see 6'9". Someone could be a Cancer. You know this person. Up and down, round and round. And you knew they was going to come back wanting to see you again. For someone, it could have really even been like an out of sight, out of mind type of situation. And I'm not speaking on you, I'm speaking on this person. But I feel like the moment this person lay eyes on you, I don't know. I feel like, honestly, what I feel like, since you had to pray your way out of this situation, I feel like you should avoid this person at all costs. Make them stand on whatever they took you through, whatever they chose, whatever they did. You have to. You have to. You definitely have to. Because for the life of you, you couldn't understand how someone that was supposed to love you, you know, could treat you the way that they did, knowing all the things that, you guys had going on and things of that nature. And at the time while you were in it, it's like you knew that it wasn't just all the way 100% bogus, but it was bogus though. Look at this, the strength. Yeah, you got to stand in your power and still clear this person. Don't give in to this person for old time's sake. Because I see the lovers here. And it's like, listen, you did all that work. You put in all that work for what? Just to let it go down the drain and repeat a pattern. You're going to find yourself having to learn a whole nother karmic lesson dealing with this individual. Adhere to the warnings collective, or adhere to the knowledge that you've gained. It wasn't even easy for you to do this. It was never easy for you to, finally say, I'm moving away from this situation, prayed yourself out of a situation, and then went deep within. That wasn't easy for you. Although you could be someone that could be deep already, but I'm talking about going within to have to face things that you really didn't want to face, such as a connection with someone else. It's not always easy to go in and accept all the truths in regards to what was going on in a connection, and it's not always easy having to accept the fact that you had to move away from a connection either. But that's neither here nor there. You already did it. It's like the hard part is over. You did what you needed to do. But with past life being here, I feel like somebody gonna try to bring that up, you know, or try to say something, that's gonna make you realize that either one, they've been trying to do some type of work, or they've been, whatever, or two, that they knew about this spiritual journey all along. They're going to say something to reveal it, but just make sure that they don't say this to you. Honestly, whoever this person is, I don't really feel like you have anything to say to this person. We had a strength card there. You got to stand in your power and stand your ground against whoever this energy is, because I'm just saying don't fall for the okey doke. But I feel like this is someone that's adamant about seeing you. They just want to see you, period. But I don't think you want to. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. That's why. You can't forget this. But I also feel like this is someone that's obsessively, I told you, could be calling your name, could even be chanting your doggone name on this cut. They want to see you that bad. Now, I will say I am picking up on the energy of someone missing you for sure, because they do. But what does that have to do with you? It's like, these energies don't really miss their water until they well run dry. They don't realize they have a good thing until that good thing is gone. And I'm telling you, after the dust settled and this person realized that you were not pressed behind them, or the fact that you were gone with the wind in the dust, it's kind of driving this person crazy. It's kind of driving them crazy. This is someone that's used to, I don't know if checking in is the right word, but they're used to knowing like your steps, your moves, what you're doing, where you going. All of that has changed. And it's like, what's one of them princesses' name? It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world for someone. And honestly, they thought that's what they really wanted. This person could have saw you somewhere, or they will. And I'm telling you, listen, this deja vu is going to hit this person like a ton of bricks. Or just the sight of you. I'm telling you, collective. I'm telling you. It's going to bring in so many memories. And I feel like this is the reason why someone is being aggressive with a karmic energy at this time. Because they're thinking about you. They're thinking about this. They view you as a soulmate. And somebody is saying that they hurt their soulmate. Or their soulmate hurt them. Either way it go, I feel like you and this person got hurt in a situation. Y'all know I get right back on topic, but everything else I said, I meant that was channel messages, okay? So I feel like this is the reason why this person is, acting aggressive with this karmic energy. It's like they miss your strength, miss your love, miss your warm embrace. Whoever this person is, they feel like you were the only one that could really tame them for real. This person is really faking it to make it. They are. I feel like if someone asks this person about you, or why they didn't invest in you, or why you didn't invest in them, this type of person is gonna say they didn't have no choice, you know, but to walk away because you walked away. Something along those lines. This is someone that's obsessing over you. They're obsessing over you. This is someone that's used to being in control of this connection, you know, or you making them feel like they were in control, and for some of them that even sufficed, you know. So this karmic energy is catching hell with this person. It's like they didn't got introduced to who this person really is, and they can't handle it. They thought they could, but they can't. They could have told this person that, yeah, I'll be here, and I can handle you, I can deal with it. They really tapping out because they feel like this person is playing them for you. They feel like this person is still emotionally tied or emotionally connected to you. And also, too, this karmic energy also feel like this is some past life ish between you and this person. Why would they think that? Because this person watch you as well. So they watch you, and what they've learned from you from watching you and from trying to get to learn this person, it's like they feel like they gotta throw their towel in. They feel like they don't even stand a chance. And then all of a sudden, the way that this person is, you know, treating them aggressively, that's because the honeymoon phase is over. Boo boo. It's definitely over. And now it just feels like nothing more than a trauma bond. And I feel like that's the outcome for this karmic energy. And still in all, this could be someone that try to come in the middle of your connection, but you still are not. I don't really know how you feel about this person. Maybe you don't feel no way about this person. Maybe you don't even care enough to feel a way about this individual. Or for some of you could have just blocked this person clean out because or the thought of whoever this may be, but the reason why you may feel the urge to even speak on this person because this person be trying to be in your energy. They watch you. Either they watch you or they have a photo of you, and that's weird. They're trying to keep tabs on you to see if you know you to try to read between the lines to see if you dealing with this person from your past life love. But you giving them a hard time as well. Because if you aren't showing any signs of that's what you're doing, and it's driving this person insane because um this person is already being aggressive with them because of you. Look at this. We had a two and ones, and it's like this person don't even care about if a connection with someone else stand the test of time. They don't care about that. I'm talking about this person is laser focused on you. They ain't miss a beat. If you want to know, I'm here to tell you whether it's a man or a woman. Some women may say, oh, that's a man. Men don't do that. Yes, they do. And some of you men, you already know that they have women that does that. They try to see what's going on and watch you and watch the other person. But somehow I don't feel like that's the collective because I know I'm not about to do that, you know. But to each his own, not knocking anyone, but I'm not watching nobody. I my day is booked and busy. I don't have time to sit down and be trying to watch nobody and see who somebody with and this and the third. That's not what I do. And I would actually have to care collective, honestly. I would actually have to care to do that, but I don't. Look at this. I would have to care to do that, but I don't. Listen. And that is how an empress move. especially when you're true to it, right? And this is how you know that these energies watch you. And that's a fact. That is a fact. They watch you and they know who you are, collective. And that's why they don't trust this person. They could have, maybe this person was, being, sweet, kind, lovey-dovey with them, but things change because the only person this karma going to talk about is you. You're the only one this person want to talk about. They're obsessed with you, too. So imagine how this other person feel. This other person like, ain't this a, you know what? Here I'm thinking I didn't escape, whatever, whatever, and I had this going on, and this is another one that bites the dust. You know what I'm saying, collective? One in the dust and one biting the dust because they can't stop talking about that freaking Empress energy. And this energy don't know the more that they talk about you, the more that they make this person crave you and desire you. And this is the reason why when can I see you? It's out here. It's like, you know what? Forget it. You the one putting this person on my mind. Why in the world is you keep on asking me about? I'm trying to do me with you, right? Why are you consistently bringing up her or him? Fill in the blank with your name. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So whoever this masculine energy is, this person see that you got a real effect on these individuals. It's like they find you intoxicating. Your energy. They want if this person say anything about you, which they'll be out of bounds, but I'm quite sure this person did. They want to know more about how it was to be in a connection with you. They want to know everything. When someone say, I want to know everything, this is somebody that want to know everything about you, collective. What you like, what you don't like, what what this person like that you did the most. You understand what I'm saying? It's like weird energy in this person. They can't take it no more. So they then became kind of aggressive towards whoever this is. Like, damn, you know, anybody that I try to talk to or speak to or whatever the case may be, they always want to know about the Empress or, the collective. These energies are suffering from the same disease. You know what I'm saying? They want to know about you. And I feel like whoever this person is, they get the feeling left out. Look, then I say divine feminine or what? You already know. You already got the insight. You already know that these energies going to be in that energy. Just obsessing over you. Totally obsessed. And like I said, somebody got a favorite picture of you, collective. Yes. Somebody that, thank you for the gift. Somebody that this person, this karmic energy, have a favorite picture of you that they freaking like. Imagine that. Now it's like, let me find out that this person is trying to get these other energies to like you and accept you. Oh, wow, I just heard that. Because that's twisted. Why did I just hear that, spirit? Why did I just say that? Why is they trying to get someone to like or accept the collective? Here we go. We have a few out, guys. The Wheel of Fortune. One of the reasons is because they're going through bad luck without you. Okay? And because of whatever karmic lesson that they're undergoing right now, they can't stand the rain. What else? Look at this. And because you're a freaking winner. 9 of coins. Okay? Because you're a winner. And this is someone that knows you're gonna win at all costs. If the Lord allows you, if the Lord give you a pass to go, you gonna win for sure. 911, they say emergency. Thank you for the gifts. What do we have? The Ace of Cups. And because they're in love with you. So this is somebody that's like, listen, either you gonna like who I love or you gonna accept who I love. Wooty woo, right? These karmic energies folding like a lawn chair. And see, this person know you wouldn't go for this. This person know that it's gonna be some ish. It's gonna go down in the major way. And that could be a part of the reason why you have to pray your way out of this situation. Because like I said, things could have got almost crazy, especially if this person tried to try you or check your temperature, right? To see if you will allow, you know, outside forces or whatever the case. See, like, man, never that. Never that. And with repeated patterns here, do you think this person stopped that with just stop after you said you wasn't going for it? Could be the reason why they were still in the energy of exploring their options, because this is somebody that definitely could have wanted somebody that's going to accept all of that. You know, and you were not the one of the two. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Whatever got to go down, let it go down right now. Type ish. You could have been on before you agreed to, you know what I'm talking about? Be down with this person and entertaining this person and that person. No, 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 no. It's not happening like that. That's not what you signed up for. That's not what you agreed upon. But it sure didn't stop this person from trying. Will we have the Six of Pentacles? Yes. Equal give and take. It's like somebody could be telling somebody, if you want to be with me, then you're gonna have to. But maybe this didn't even occur yet. Y'all know we always ahead. They gonna hit this person with the switcheroo so quick. This person ain't gonna see what's coming. I said we got repeated patterns here in a karmic lesson. So you don't think if this is a karmic that feels like, you know, this person is being aggressive with them, you don't think they have a karmic lesson to learn? What you think the karmic lesson is all about? Inserting themselves in a divine connection. That's what it's all about. This is somebody's soulmate. Somebody freaking empress is out here. Somebody freaking divine feminine is out here. Like, what you mean? You gonna keep on playing like you don't see this good old energy? What we doing? You gonna keep on playing like you don't know who she be like? Or he be like? Take it as resonance, but I'm more than sure it's a she. You. And that's this karmic lesson. They gotta learn this lesson. And they is, and they will. And they gonna keep reincarnating until they do. Why I just heard this song? Wait, let me clear my throat. I don't know if it's Don't Fight the Music or Don't Fight the Feeling. And you know the little beat that come in with it? I feel like this is somebody ancestors letting this person know. Don't try to fight up against this. Because if you try to come back here, you gonna have to complete this cycle. You ain't just about to die out and think that you taking the easy way out. You try to come back, you gonna repeat this cycle all over again from scratch. Because it's the same karmic energies that's been jumping body to body or from body to body each lifetime as well to try to get up at you because they know who you are. Do you think people meet people for no reason? And see, that's the reason why you shouldn't try to get involved. When somebody meets somebody, baby. And what I mean by that is divine design. You don't got to worry your nerves about anything. Because if it wasn't supposed to happen, say it with me, say it louder for the ones in the back too, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't meant to happen. So whatever happened is written. I don't care if it's the good, the bad, the ugly. Listen, it was meant to go down just like that. But this is not someone that's willing to let you go because they know who you are. You've been this person's empress every single lifetime. Their divine feminine, their empress, their soulmate, each and every lifetime collective. But you were giving this person a pass in other lifetimes, sticking it out, rolling with them. You understand what I'm talking about? And I heard I was about to go a little deeper because for some of you, another lifetime could even be in the 5D and above. That's deep, guys. So it makes you think about your as above, so it's below, right? Just like there's more than one heaven. But that's another message. So understand what I'm saying to you. And so somebody is like, no, they're not willing to like disregard you for this person. 100%. Fully let go of you, specifically you, for someone else. They can't see it. They can't see it. Somebody is like, listen, you was okay with it when, you met me or whatever. So what's changing? Repeated patterns. And many times when people are in the cycle of, repeating patterns all the time, it's hard to get these people to change from what's familiar. And I'm talking about within themselves. They gotta really want to change for them to change this behavior. And you say, well, that's my cue to go. You walked away because it's like, nah, you're not about to be doing this to me. You know, have fun with him or her, have fun with that, but not me. Anybody but me. And you meant that. And this karmic molded their way on into a situation. And now they gotta learn a karmic lesson. And it's gonna hit them pretty hard. It is. It is. Because someone is upset about their soulmate, their divine feminine, and the empress. That's totally different from other connections, if that makes sense. What else we have? The Knight of Cups. And because this Empress energy rejected this off of the Empress, I don't want no freaking knight. You ain't about to try to. You can't keep running in and out of my life. You can't keep running in and out of my life. Like what? Just as the lyrics say, you can't keep running in and out of my life. Access denied. I don't want no freaking knight. I don't want no cup from no knight. And like I said, this is all a part of the reason why this person is upset with you. And now, with the repeated patterns, they're taking it out on the karmic. Yeah, they are. Some of you don't believe that, right? But see, the thing is, this karmic don't want nobody to know. It's the same old cycle. Listen, same old cycle. Now they embarrassed by what they dealing with behind the scenes. It could even be a little more potent because this person lost the empress. Now this person looking at them like, you the reason I lost my empress energy. Because whoever this is, as you can see, they lack accountability. So it's always the next person's fault. And that's the karmic lesson that this karmic has to learn. The whole time they being aggressive. Wow. What else? Five of Cups. Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, the regret and the sorrow that this person is feeling for this Two of Cups dynamic, definitely taking it out on who? Third party. Look at those 3 cups that fell over. Definitely taking out on this person. Should you feel sorry for this person for what? Tell me why you on the other side of this screen, collective, feeling sorry for somebody. That didn't feel sorry for you. Didn't even think twice about you. Why you over there feeling sorry? Yeah, I'm picking up on energy. I'm picking up on it. We know you guys are soft in the middle, and we know you guys have a big heart. But at the end of the day, we're not feeling sorry for no karmic energies. No. For what? Let them learn the lesson just how you had to learn. And remember, when you are chosen one, it's even harder on you. Think about the things you had to really go through. It's not to say that no one else is not going through what you went through, but they ain't going through what you went through. They ain't going through what you went through, collective. I promise you. What we have, look at this. 3 of Cups. They still making time to celebrate. Whenever you was going through what you was going through, with who you was going through it with, you ain't want to freaking celebrate. Like what? I'm going to celebrate when I'm out this ish. I'm going to celebrate when I'm done. That's what your energy was giving. You didn't even want to celebrate with this person. Nah. Anytime it came down to celebrating, it's like, for what? With you? Hey. Yes. Well, we have Queen of Swords in the reverse. Definitely someone's energy here. Okay? Did you turn into the Queen of Swords in the reverse on someone collective? Like, no, no thank you. You could be an air sign. Okay? Don't have to be. Oh, let me find out this is a karmic. Because it fell by the Three of Cups and the Devil. What is this? Look at this. Yeah. They think they slick. Nine of Cups in the reverse. They're not receiving no type of wish fulfillment. And somebody is madder than the bitch about it. They are mad. Okay, this is the Wicked Witch of the West. Whoever this person is in the reverse, they're upset because they're not getting their wish fulfillment. 10 of coins in the reverse. Something getting broken down. Like a half a pound here. With the 10 of coins in the reverse. The dynamics of a family is ending. Something is finished. Yep, 6 of Swords. Not able to move away. The smooth Tacoma waters. Yeah, they thought it was going to be they on rocky waters. Choppy waters. What they call it? Choppy waters. They're on choppy waters. Nothing smooth about it. Look at this. The Spirit say that's the absolute truth. Listen to me. Nothing is smooth about it. They're on choppy waters. And if they can't swim, Three of Coins. Okay? Partnership. This is the third party. Like I said, there's somebody that's even willing to accept you now. I mean, you know, some of these energies really be making me upset. You know, it's like, because who raised you? Who told you that this was okay? Who told you that it's okay for someone to deal with you and someone else? Who told you that? How can you ever fix your mouth to say that you're okay with someone dealing with someone else with you? Because they giving you something or because they paying all the bills. Who gives a damn? See, it's different when God raised you. You know, you think differently. So I don't really want to knock no one, you know, but this is not good. This is not good. Go make your own freaking money. Stop being codependent. A matter of fact, lean on the Most High God. That's what you should have been taught. And you wouldn't have to, you know, do things that you don't want to do to keep a man around so they can provide for you when God is the ultimate provider. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, man? So a man can do you anything as long as they giving you money and paying the bills. That's what you're saying. And you okay with that? The Empress will never be okay with that. Never. On no day. On no day. Here we go. Yep. We got the Two of Swords in the reverse. Now, for some of you, I don't want to get well. I am nobody to raise me, and you had God, just like I did. So, miss me with that, okay? People don't believe me when I tell them God taught me how to drive. I mean that. I didn't have nobody telling me what to do and how to do it. I tapped in with God and I asked him to guide me and show me. That's how I learned how to drive. So don't tell me it doesn't work like that. Because it does. And if it worked for that, it could work for anything. Some people just choose to be in this energy because it was passed down to them to keep that karmic cycle going. You understand, collective? All of that is a part of a karmic cycle, a bad one too. One that needs to be dismantled, disregarded, disposed of, finished, flushed out. See, the ones before you couldn't do it, collective, and that's the reason why they passed. That's the reason why they were training you. You know, you've been in training for a while. Your whole childhood, your adulthood, you've been in training. And yes, you too, if you're a man. Yes. This is not, I'm not speaking to just one gender. It's not gender specific. You've been in training. And that's why you met all the people you met. That's why every time you in a grocery store, people or anywhere you are, people you don't even know come up to you and want to hold a conversation with you and talk to you and, you know, need guidance from you or drop some jewels on you. That's what they was doing that to you your whole childhood. Because they knew that you was next up. You didn't know it, but they knew. They probably even told you where they didn't make the cut. You probably still didn't understand what they were talking about till later on in life. But I guarantee you didn't forget the wise words that was spoken to you. And it was for a reason. That's why you didn't forget. You may even remember it verbatim. You know how people always say, well, when I was young, a wise person told me this, and then they have a whole story to tell, more so a testimony. That's why. For times like this, 3 of Swords in the reverse. This was never meant for you to be sitting in collective. This is not for you. You don't do well in this energy. You lose yourself in this energy. This don't resonate with your spirit. Sitting somewhere being down and out and broken hearted. At least for the ones that I'm picking up on right now. A shout out to all my new people that's viewing right now. I'm picking up on you guys' energy as well. Hello. Okay. How you guys doing? Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And turn on your post notification bell so you would not miss any live content. It's greatly appreciated. And some of my A1 day ones, you guys know what it is already. Okay? Um, yeah, you don't do good in this energy. This energy, you'll be forced to react. You know, this energy and you, it just don't mesh well. You know, it don't mesh well. And that's why it's in the reverse. It was never meant for you to stay in a situation where you were not wanted. It was never meant for you to stay in a situation that was hurting you. It was never meant for you to stay in a situation that was breaking your heart or breaking you down. Excuse me. Spiritual belt, you guys. I hope you guys didn't hear it. Look at this. 10 of Wands. 10 of Staffs. And I feel like this is what these karmics are. Let's get a few more before I get off here. Because we like 75 minutes in. Look, there we go. I couldn't even shuffle. It came clean off the deck. Somebody they don't want deal with this person. They don't. They being aggressive. They really treating this person like they're nothing. And this person don't even know who to tell it to. They don't know how to tell nobody that this is what they feeling. That they feel like they're way down in a situation or a connection. Yeah. They wanted to take things to the next level. They wanted to move real fast and didn't even know what they was moving into or who they was moving with. And this person, they really listen, somebody's just there. They don't have nobody to tell this to, okay? Because they dodging the I told you souls. Listen, they dodging the I told you souls. Somebody told them, they still did it. Somebody could have told them that someone was still holding on to you. Look at this. I'm telling you, the King of Wands. They can also deem someone to be very controlling. And it's like they feel like they have to settle for someone holding on to them and someone else. Either it's you or someone else. For some of you, you don't even care if it's you or not. But the Empress is here. The High Priest is here. Don't ever second guess yourself. It's you. And I'm not saying it to say like it makes you feel good, but that's just what it is. You know? Whether it makes you feel good or not, that's the energy. So this karmic energy could be sending someone mad at you is what's Spirit going with this next. Look at this. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, because they feel like deep down, this person really want to put in work and work on something with you. That's how they feel. And there's nothing that's changing their mind. This person is stressing themselves the hell out. What do we have? The Seven of Cups. About thinking that someone else have options. And from the looks of it, they do. Somebody have options and they feel like they should have stayed an option for this person. Like they got in too deep, way too deep. Like what was they thinking? Legend has it someone is up crying right now. I just heard that. Because they feel neglected. They crying right now, collective. What we have, I can't make it up. Temperance in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. Nothing popping. They thinking about how they could have poured into their own cup. How they did someone that could have had 7 cups. They don't have that issue no more. They don't have it no more. They gave it away. Could have gave it to this person. Yeah. Look at this. 9 of Cups in the reverse. They don't, it's like they lost something. Look, the world, yay. And the cycle ending just like that. The cycle ending with whatever loss they took is ending that way. Ooh, baby. Somebody is showing up in the energy that I'm getting. Whoever this other person is, they ain't playing no games with this person. I can tell you that right now. What we have, look, we have a Queen of Cups. So This comes after the world. We have the Queen of Cups. What is the Queen of Cups energy? Queen of Cups. What is the Queen of Cups? What is the Queen of Cups? There we go. The Knight of Coins. Let me find out. This person been dreaming a new world into being or building or co-creating or creating something to come in and give you something. Something someone could have worked hard for too. They want to give it to you. Is it someone giving something to someone? Look at the hands. Wow. What does this mean for the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Coins? Your hands are full though, collective. Your hands are tied. You got your own stuff going on. Did I not say that? You're holding on to the chair with this hand. This hand is full. You talking to the birds and ish. You got all this going on. What can someone possibly give you? When you wanted what you wanted, this person refused to give it to you. I don't know. Somebody could have just given something to whoever this is, and it could be the karmic. You know, they could be behind the scenes giving this person something. You can't see no face. All you see is a hand. You don't see what's really going on here. This could be this person just reached them something and they looking at it like, I know what I'm going to do with this. I know what I'm going to do with this. And what is that? Ooh. Let's see what this person going to do with it. We got the 4 coins. Hold back. Or try to build with it. Page of Staffs. Oh my God. Neither one of them have ish. Neither one of them have ish. What is this? A magician? Yeah, they're going to try to build with it. They're going to try to manifest with it, but neither one of them have anything. They trying to turn nothing into something. Look at this. This is dry land. This is nothing. This is nothing going on. This is nothing popping. Look at this. Look at this person looking up at this one like, what's the girl name that used to tap her shoes? The Wizard of Oz. Okay? Trying to turn nothing into something. Clicking the shoes. Because whoever you are, you don't want no parts. You busy. You booked and busy. You booked and busy. And I feel like this is what you already got going on. You already have, this is representing you having everything that you need already. And look at the bird here. And whatever you have is protected. With the cat being here, it's protected. And it was your time to receive this. You see the little timer thing right here? It was your time to receive it. And that's why you have all this going on right here. But you're more so impressed by, what is this, like a raven? You're more impressed by having this communication with the birds. I'm telling you. Meanwhile, these energies in the background trying to do the absolute most. The absolute most with one coin. Just so they can hold back. And then this selfish energy, their selfish nature is what's going to have them with nothing. Okay? This is going to always be a dream. This is going to always be away from them. This person thinking that they're about to obtain this is a reach. Because of what they did to you, Empress. Or Emperor, take it as it resonates. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Coins here. This Queen, you could already have a King of Coins. King of Pentacles. So whatever this energy doing and with this, it's like, no way. And that's justice. Listen, if you don't have this person yet, they coming in real soon. Something could be significant about today, the 11th. I don't know. Or could be someone's anniversary today. Congratulations. Happy anniversary. Something going on. See what's happening. Look at this. Queen of Coins. I'm telling you, bitch. Come on. Come through. Come through. Who playing with it? Who playing with it? This is a couple. As I said in Nene Leak's voice, I said what I said. This is a freaking couple. And with the 11, like I said, this is destiny. Something is destined. You guys, I don't know if you're going to end up with an emperor, but I know you're going to end up with a freaking king of some sort. Or you already did. For some of you, this person coming in. You just have to let go of whatever you were feeling for whoever this is over here. That's why I told you, disregard this. When can I see you again? Not now, not ever. Have that energy. Not now, not ever. They entertaining someone anyway, collective. They got someone anyway. So you are free. See, what happened is God put this person in this situation to set you free. I keep telling you guys that because it's true. And now since they caught up or obligated or you know what I'm talking about, and shacked up or whatever you want to call it, you are now free as a bird. Oh. All right, now we talking. You're free as a bird. It's the bird letting you know you are free. Whoever the sun sets free is free indeed. You are free. And look at your face. Look how much grace you're showing. Gratitude. The messenger came to deliver a personal message. It's the real personal message. Up close and personal about what's to come. And someone is bothered because they know. And again, I'm going to keep telling you guys, God put this person in that situation over there, whether it's karmic or not. They don't got nothing to do with you, but we know, right? The high priestess is here. But this person could be occupied. So they don't have anything to say to you when they see you with whoever this is, baby. Because you're free to do this. You're free. And this, when I say this person gonna match you, they gonna match you. Some of you gonna be meeting a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo for sure. Okay? Some of you are. This one, ooh, why it flip like that? What I say? Don't listen. I said, whoever the sun sets free is free indeed. And I said, look at your face. And whatever this is or whoever this is, they're going to make you happy. They're going to make your child happy. Especially if you're a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Leo. This one, they flipping by themselves. Look at this. 5 of Staffs in the reverse. Put this past drama behind you. Because you already know what it was when it was. You know what it was going to give before it gave. You know what it was going to give before it gave. What it had to give. High Priestess. What do we have for the High Priestess energy? Wow. Flip. Look at this. Tower. Because, look, you already knew. Explain this for the collective, please. What does the Tower mean? Why did it clarify the High Priestess? I know already. Let's see. 8 of Swords. Exactly. Somebody else going through Tower moments. Somebody else is bound, stuck in their head, somewhat thinking about you. Feel like this other person is thinking about you. I'm telling you. And then those intrusive thoughts is really tormenting someone. They can't stop freaking thinking about you. Give us more on this. What is the breakdown of the Tower, the High Priestess you knew, and the 8 of Swords? Okay. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Facts. A whole loveless situation. But you know what? You also too knew somebody was throwing away love with you. All this love. They threw it away to play this bogus game. And with the repeated pattern, somebody having Tower moments, somebody bound. And again, it's another loveless union. Another loveless union. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Look at this. 4 of Staffs in the reverse. Party's over. See you guys on the next